Now, the 2013 election was based on tribal affiliations solely. That is the hard truth that South Africa's former judge Johann Kreigler shared with Kenyan political parties. Kreigler told politicians off, saying that they should not blame the IEBC for the outcome of last year's poll. Asha Mwilu with that report.
Amid debate over a proposed constitutional referendum and the reorganization of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC held their first workshop to dissect last year's general election.
This is a forward-looking exercise that's meant to assist and strengthen democratic institutions to deliver on their mandate.
The workshop gave key stakeholders, including political parties, a chance to give their post-mortem of the poll. Retired South African judge Johann Kreigler did not mince his words on what he thought is derailing democracy.
The prevalence of political parties being vehicles for strong men running their politics along ethnic lines is as prevalent now as it was in 2007 when it took you Kenyans to the edge of the precipice. It still has that potential. You still run your elections on tribal associations between leaders and not on programs of principles.
The former Court of Appeal judge, who in 2008 chaired a commission recommending reforms to Kenya's electoral processes, says Kenyans should not blame the IEBC for the outcome of the poll.
You've got to make your constitution work through your hard work. And it's not the IEBC's job to make elections work. It's the job of Kenyans to make the elections work.
On the sidelines, Kreigler had a lot more to say about the electoral process, including the way forward for the country.
There is an urgency for Kenyans at this stage to do a reassessment of their dedication to democracy, to real democracy, democracy in which the Wananchi, the individual women and men of the country, say what they want by way of the governance of the country.
What about the current electoral system? Should Kenya change the voting system altogether?
We have a problem in which elections are run for politicians, not for the people. That's got to change. You don't change that with changing voting systems.
While most Kenyans may not be ready to have a conversation about the 2017 general election, key stakeholders and observers like Justice Johann Kreigler believe that it's high time to kickstart that uncomfortable discussion. Asha Mwilu, KTN.